Across the vast, icy expanses of the Arctic, a remarkable phenomenon unfolds each year: the congregation of thousands of walruses. These colossal marine mammals, often weighing over a ton, gather in numbers so immense they transform the desolate shorelines into bustling, vocal cities of blubber and tusks. From a distance, it appears chaotic, a swirling mass of life against the stark landscape. But within this monumental gathering lies a profound story of survival, intricate social dynamics, and a testament to the Creator's wisdom in guiding his creatures through an ever-changing world. For millennia, walruses have been perfectly adapted by Allah, SWT, to thrive in the harsh Arctic environment. Their existence is intricately linked to the expansive sea ice, which serves as their floating home. This ice provides crucial platforms for resting after deep foraging dives, giving birth to their young, and nursing them safely away from terrestrial predators. It's also an ideal staging ground for accessing their primary food source, the benthos, or bottom-dwelling organisms found in the shallow continental shelves. Without this frozen infrastructure, their way of life faces immense challenges. Every feature of the walrus is a sign of meticulous design from the Creator, Allah, SWT, enabling its survival in this extreme world. Their thick layer of blubber insulates them from the freezing waters, while their sensitive whiskers, or vibrissae, act like specialized tools, allowing them to detect shellfish hidden beneath the seabed even in murky conditions. The iconic tusks, more than just impressive weaponry, serve as ice picks for hauling out of the water, and as tools for navigating and even defending their young. These are not random traits, but perfectly integrated systems. However, the very foundation of the walrus's existence is undergoing a profound transformation. The Arctic is warming at an unprecedented rate, leading to a dramatic retreat of the summer sea ice. This vital platform, once a dependable fixture for thousands of years by the will of Allah, SWT, is now shrinking, disappearing further north and over deeper waters. The shallow, productive foraging grounds that walruses rely on are becoming increasingly inaccessible from the remaining ice. This environmental shift forces these creatures into an agonizing new reality, disrupting patterns established over countless generations. With their icy refuges vanishing, walruses are left with few alternatives. They are compelled by circumstance to abandon their traditional offshore resting grounds and instead gather on coastal landmasses, often in areas historically unaccustomed to such massive congregations. This shift is not a preference, but a desperate adaptation to an altered world. What was once an occasional stopover now becomes a necessity for tens of thousands of individuals, creating unforeseen challenges and introducing a new dynamic to their communal life, all unfolding under the watchful eye of the Creator. This leads us to the central question: why do walruses choose to gather in such enormous numbers on land, even when it introduces significant new risks to their survival? On the surface, it seems counterintuitive. Surely, spreading out would mitigate some dangers. Yet, the overwhelming instinct to aggregate persists. This paradox is a testament to the complex interplay of survival strategies, innate wisdom, and the immediate environmental pressures they face. Their actions are not random, but carefully balanced responses to a changing world, divinely guided. One primary reason for these vast gatherings is protection. A lone walrus, particularly a young one, is vulnerable to predators like polar bears. But within a massive group, the sheer number of eyes and tusks creates an intimidating deterrent. The collective vigilance of thousands makes it far more difficult for a predator to isolate an individual. This communal defense strategy, ingrained in their nature by Allah, SWT, offers a crucial sense of security in an otherwise exposed environment, highlighting the strength found in unity. Beyond protection, these gatherings serve as vital social learning hubs. Young walruses observe and mimic the adults, learning essential skills for survival, such as identifying prime foraging spots, understanding migratory routes, and even social cues. In a challenging environment, passing on knowledge across generations is paramount. This intricate system of cultural transmission, a clear sign of the Creator's design, ensures that crucial survival information is not lost, preparing the next generation to navigate the complexities of their Arctic home. Another ingenious benefit, especially in the cold Arctic air, is energy conservation through huddling. Walruses pile together, sometimes several deep, using the collective body heat to stay warm. This is particularly crucial for smaller, more vulnerable pups who have less blubber. By minimizing individual heat loss, they conserve vital energy that would otherwise be expended fighting the cold. This instinctive behavior, a practical solution bestowed by Allah, SWT, allows them to endure periods of rest on cold land without excessive energy drain, illustrating their innate wisdom. These massive gatherings also play a role in their reproductive cycle. By bringing together thousands of individuals, they increase the likelihood of successful mating, ensuring the continuation of the species. Furthermore, these dense groups offer a sense of belonging and social cohesion. Walruses are inherently social animals, and these communal events reinforce their bonds, fostering a shared environment for raising young and mutual support. It is a complex social structure, thoughtfully orchestrated by the Creator to sustain their populations. Despite these crucial benefits, the forced shift to land and the sheer scale of these gatherings introduce a new set of perilous risks. What was once a survival strategy on ice can become a deadly vulnerability on solid ground. The density that offers protection can also lead to tragic accidents, while the proximity fosters conditions ripe for disease. These are the unintended consequences of their habitat's transformation, challenges they must navigate by the wisdom granted to them by Allah, SWT, in an increasingly constrained world. One of the most heartbreaking consequences of these large land-based haulouts is the trampling of young walruses. If a predator, human activity, or even a sudden noise spooks the herd, thousands of panicked animals will stampede towards the safety of the water. In this chaotic rush, countless pups, unable to keep pace with the enormous adults, are crushed. This tragic loss of life represents a significant blow to the population, a stark reminder of the extreme fragility of their current situation, and a severe test of the Creator's design for their resilience. The close proximity within these massive gatherings also creates ideal conditions for the rapid spread of diseases and parasites. What might be an isolated case in a dispersed population can quickly become an epidemic in a dense haulout, weakening the entire group. Furthermore, staying on land for extended periods means walruses must travel farther to their feeding grounds, burning precious energy. These longer foraging trips reduce their overall fitness, making them more susceptible to illness and further straining their already demanding existence, a cycle that challenges their divinely ordained strength. As more walruses are forced onto ever-shrinking patches of suitable coastline, the available space becomes a critical issue. The sheer weight of their numbers can degrade the fragile Arctic vegetation, impacting other species and altering the local ecosystem. Moreover, the scramble for prime resting spots can lead to increased aggression and stress within the herd. This scarcity of viable space, a direct result of environmental changes, forces them into conditions that are far from ideal, yet they endure by the resilience Allah, SWT, has instilled within them. Despite these profound and often tragic risks, the overwhelming benefits of group living, protection, social learning, energy conservation, and reproductive success still compel walruses to form these colossal land gatherings. It is a precarious balance, a testament to their innate drive for survival in the face of unprecedented environmental pressures. Their decision to aggregate is not a choice made lightly, but a complex, instinctual response, carefully weighed in the vast intelligence bestowed upon them by the Creator, Allah, SWT, demonstrating adaptability. The walrus's resilience and their complex social strategies in the face of adversity are clear signs for those who reflect upon the wonders of creation. Their ability to adapt, to form these immense gatherings despite the inherent risks, speaks to an innate wisdom and guidance bestowed upon them by Allah, SWT. It is a reminder that every creature, no matter how grand or humble, is equipped with the necessary instincts and mechanisms to navigate its existence, a perfect design that allows life to persist even through formidable challenges. In observing these magnificent walruses, we are invited to contemplate the boundless wisdom and power of the Creator. Each gathering, each struggle, each act of survival is a living testament to Allah, SWT's perfect planning and continuous provision for all His creations. Their instinct to come together, even in peril, is a profound lesson in unity and perseverance, urging us to reflect on the delicate balance of life on Earth. May we be among those who witness these signs and strive to understand the deeper meanings they hold, acknowledging the divine hand behind all existence.